Hey guys, and welcome back. As you saw from the intro, today we are going to be learning some fun leg movements in handstands that you can break down, you can learn. We're gonna practice some drills, and I'm gonna talk about some things that you can work on to make them look prettier, and ultimately to practice to maybe put on your Instagram or online, or to show some friends and to spread the really cool leg movements that they are. Today I'm going to be going over 3 leg movements. We've got the side to side wavy leg movement that everyone loves. We've got the swimmer. I don't know, some people might have a different name for this one. This is just what I've called it because it kind of looks like you're swimming through the air. And then the third one is, I don't even know what people call this, so I'm literally just gonna call it that funky one because for the life of me I cannot remember its name, so we're just gonna call it that funky leg movement. And if any of you remember the name of this or know it, please let me know down in the comments so I can put a better name to the skill rather than me just that funky one. As always, if you're going to try these with me, make sure you warm up. If you're struggling with warm-ups for handstands, I've got a great bunch of warm-ups that you can check out up in the cards there. So make sure you warm up nice and well before you start doing these with me. So I'm gonna go do that and then I'll come back. As you hopefully just saw with me breaking the movement down into sort of sections, you'll see that you bend one knee and you bring it down to your side, and then you'll change your leg, so you'll straighten the bent leg and you'll bend the other leg, and then you'll bring that to the other side. This one takes a fair bit of coordination to get because it can feel really awkward when you're trying to get that fluid movement. So don't put too much pressure on yourself to get that flowy movement straight away. Just work on understanding what you're doing with each part of your leg. Another thing for this one is working on your middles can help make this nice, and also working on your oblique strength can also really help with this one as well, because it means that you'll be able to get deeper in that side bend. To also help with that side bending movement, you can also warm up with some side bends. Stick the arm over the top. And then to also help with strengthen those obliques, you can stick your arms at your head, or you can stick them straight above your head, which is harder. And you're just going to dip down to the side and bring yourself back up again. Dip down and up, really using those obliques to control yourself down and lift yourself back up. That's a really good one to help strengthen those obliques to help you with this leg movement. For this one, a really great starting point is just starting with side touches. So just starting with really small ones if you've never done them before, or if you have been working on them for a while, that is awesome. Practice some of them before you do this leg movement, as it'll help you with that side bending motion. Like that.
Ooh. It's very early to be doing handstands.
The next one that we're going to be doing is the swimmer. This one is a little bit easier, and I'm also going to show you a hack to help practice these leg movements without actually having to hold a handstand, which is ultimately such a good thing that you can practice, because it means that you can practice the leg movement without having to worry about holding yourself up in a handstand, which is one of the hardest things about mastering these leg movements. All right. You might know this move from gymnastics if you've ever done it, but it is so helpful to practicing any of these. The wavy leg side to side one, maybe not so much, because you don't really have that movement through the side. But definitely for the swimmer and the one after this, it's good for. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll back into a candlestick. So to get into that one, you're literally just going to go up in a ball, roll back, and push the ground away with your forearms. You're then going to support yourself up here with your hands on your back. And you can straighten your legs. Ta-da! For this one, you can practice stuff here. So that position is so helpful because, as you just saw, you can really play around with the leg shape. You can practice slowing down parts if you don't understand them, or you can just like breeze through getting it like flowier and look really nice. So for the breakdown of this one, you'll see that you go up to straight legs, you're going to bend, straighten out to straddle, flex your feet, and then while straightening your legs up, flex up to point, straight legs, and then you'll repeat the same thing. So diamond, straddle, flex feet to pointed toes and straight legs. This one is also a fair bit easier than our first one because it is strictly leg isolated movement. You don't have to do anything anywhere else. So out of all of these three, if you're maybe slightly more beginner handstander, this is the one to try. Alright, the third leg movement, which I think is the hardest one, is that funky one. You'll see the one that I'm talking about in the video, so if you do know the name of it, please let me know down below, because for the life of me, I can't remember it, which is ridiculous. But this one is a little bit harder because it's got some weird leg movements that your legs don't naturally like go that way very much, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But like I said before, you can try this one in the candlestick position to practice the leg movement because it's a little bit harder, a bit more of a complex leg sequence. So this one is pretty awkward because the very first move is you have to rotate your legs inwards. So you can bring the top part of your feet around the side and then you bring them facing inwards to a diamond and then out. And you can go straight back up again. Twist inwards, little semicircle to diamond, and then out. You can also do this backwards, which is to go to diamond, knees together, little half circle, and then you can keep going. So as you saw just then, you can also do this one backwards, which is like an added challenge if you're more intermediate to advanced. It's a good brain challenge, especially when you get that inward rotation that you have to do with your legs, but try it out to see how you go. And if you do give any of these a go, please tag me on Instagram. I'll leave my little Instagram handle just here because I love seeing you guys attempt these things. It's really cool. And my little final note as well is just remember, when you are trying these in a handstand, it is a skill in itself to be able to balance your handstand. Not only do that, but also be moving your legs at the same time. Another really good note as well is you are pretty much, apart from the side wavy one, you are isolating your legs. So you don't want the bottom part or the top part of your body to be moving at all. So you want it to be just your legs, and you want to have a nice, strong, solid bottom part of your handstand from your wrists all the way essentially to your hips. All right. Yeah. That is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed these fun leg movements. I really love these. It keeps handstands nice and fun, especially when you get to doing a lot of drills and you might be getting a bit bored. If you like this video, please give it a like. It really supports my channel, and hit that subscribe button to see more just like this, and the little notification bell if you want to be notified of any more videos. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye. 3. Hey. Love these.